Hey, how's it going? I'm Nick Gaska and welcome back to I Could Do That DIY for another doll repaint video. Today I'm going to be customizing Honey, the doll that I designed and created myself. If you couldn't tell already, in this video we'll be making more clowns. More specifically, 2 clowns. Alright, let's jump right in. I designed 2 new faces with 2 very different expressions. One is a happy clown and one is a sad clown. I've decided to name the one on the left Haha and the one on the right Wahwah. I personally really love clowns, I think they're adorable. I'm also introducing a new body type for Honey. This is the Extra Honey body type. It has a larger bust and a larger torso. It's super cute. I want these dolls to have a slightly pear-shaped body, so I'll be using just the torso for this project. Alright, off screen I'm going to 3D print and prep these dolls. But before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Also make sure to hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest projects. Also make sure to follow my Instagram accounts. The Honey Doll Instagram will have any updates or any special news for Honey. If you haven't already checked out the website, go check it out. www.thehoneydoll.com. There are a bunch of different options for Honey on the website for you to explore. You can customize your own Honey as well as order individual parts. The shop also has a new update. Starting now, I'll be selling some of my older dolls to make some room on my shelves for some new dolls. Alright, now let's get to the project. Here's how the faces turned out after being 3D printed. I love them, they look super adorable. Alright, cool. Now let's paint the face with some watered down white acrylic paint. I'll be using my airbrush to make sure it goes on nice and smooth. After a quick test, I'll just airbrush the face. I'll start with one face and then do the other. I'll go back and forth between the 2 faces and the 2 dolls pretty much throughout the whole video. I'll do a few coats on each of the faces until I'm happy with the opacity. After they're all dry, they look like this. I went a little high on Wahwah, but it should be fine. Now I'm going to start laying out the face with a watercolor pencil. I'll be using various watercolor pencils, pastels, and acrylic paints to work on the face. Haha is going to have a pink color story and Wahwah will have a blue color story. Now let's apply some lashes. As usual, I'll be using Kiss brand faux eyelashes in the style So Real. I'll pull the eyelash off the packaging and measure it on the eye. Then I'll cut the eyelash, apply glue to the eye and to the eyelash, and apply the eyelash. To give the tear on the cheek and the heart on the cheek a little bit more dimension, I added some glitter glue. Alright, now let's add some gloss to the face. I'll use a high gloss on the eyes, the mouth, the heart, and the teardrop. I'll use a semi-gloss on the nose. After I finish glossing both of the noses, I'll set them aside to dry, and then I can move on to sewing. The clown twins will be wearing a set of matching rompers. Let's start by finishing the armhole. I'll be finishing the armhole today with a facing. Once I sew both of the armholes, I'll flip them right side out and press them. Then I'll do 2 basting stitches along the top edge of the short portion to gather it. Once I gather the seam, I'll pin it to the bodice and sew the waistline seam. Once I sew the waistline seam, I'll press the excess down. Then I'll connect those 2 pieces to the center front panel. After that, I'll gather up the bottom edge. Once I gather the bottom edge, we can connect it to the cuff. To finish the cuff, I'll fold over the excess and stitch in the ditch. Next, I'll join the left and right side by sewing the center front. I'll start at the bottom rise and work my way towards the neckline. Off screen, I'll finish the center back opening with Velcro closure. Then I'll sew the back rise. Alright, cool. Next I'll close up the crotch by sewing the inseam. Then to finish the romper, I'll embellish and sew a neck ruff off screen. Alright, now let's make a hat. I'll use 2 pieces of fabric and sew a cone. After that, I'll sew the band for the hat. Now let's add some structure to the hat by making another cone out of cardboard. spread some quick dry tacky glue around the edge and pull the fabric over top of it. Then I'll put the band on, add some glue around the inside, and fold over the excess. I'll embellish the hat off screen. Alright, cool, next up is the wig. I've already prepped everything I need to make the wigs. I've prepped 2 wig caps and some yarn wefts. I'll be using a blue yarn weft and a pink yarn weft. I'll also be using some quick dry tacky glue and some scissors. I'll start by cutting off some hair and gluing it to the head. I'll use a brush to spread out the glue. Since they're wearing hats, I'm not going to do the whole wig, just around the perimeter. Once the glue is all dry, I'm going to curl the hair. To do this, I'll use a flat iron and a stainless steel chopstick. Curling the hair is going to take forever, so I'll do the rest off screen. After I'm all done, it looks like this. I personally really love it, and I think it looks really cute. Now let's add the hat. I'll just add some super glue to the inside of the hat, and then stick it on. The clowns are also getting some gloves. These gloves are going to be removable and magnetized. I painted them off screen with some spray paint, but they're a little patchy, so I'm just going to repair the paint job and they're good to go. After that, we'll finish up the shoes. I painted 2 pairs of flats. These are the same flats that I used for Pura. We're just going to embellish them with some lace and a bell. After I do this for all of the shoes and get them dressed, the dolls are complete. So here they are, here's the finished result. Oh my god, I love them so much, they're so adorable! I can't decide which one's my favorite. I think Wahwah might be my favorite just for the overall sass and demeanor that she's giving off, but I kinda just love them both equally. I feel like the narrative would be that Haha is a super energetic, outgoing twin, and Wahwah is the more low energy, low key one. I really love how different they look even though they're wearing the same outfit in different colors. I was actually super sick while I was making these, so I couldn't be bothered to film some of it, like when I was making the neck ruffle, the arm ruffles, or kind of embellishing. I also didn't make the socks on camera, but since I was making 2 dolls, there was still plenty of footage to scrap together a video and put it out for Halloween. I hope you still enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you guys think of Haha and Wahwah in the comments below, and if you have a favorite. Like I mentioned earlier, I love clowns so much, so I really enjoyed making them. I'll probably most likely do more clowns in the future. As you know, I've already done a couple clowns in the past. If you haven't seen those videos, definitely check those out. Thank you so much for watching the video. And remember, if you want your own honey, make sure to go to www.thehoneydoll.com. Have a happy Halloween! And for the rest of the video, enjoy the photos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!